Acá, que estará aquí para deleitarlo a todos ustedes. Esta noche es el Flamingo y pero vénganse porque la música ha empezado una vez más con el conjunto.
I feel a hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of the world that is older. I turn the switch and check the number. I leave it on when in bed I slumber. I hear the rhythms of the music. I buy the product that never use it. I hear the talking of the DJ. Can't understand just what does he say. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. I dial it in and tune the station. They talk about the U.S. inflation. I understand just a little. No comprende, it's a riddle. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio.
Empezado una vez más con el conjunto Michoacán.
I wish I was in Tijuana, eating barbecued iguana. I take requests on the telephone. I'm on a wavelength far from home. I feel a hot wind on my shoulder. I dial it in from south of the border. I hear the talking of the DJ. Can't understand just what does he say. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio.
How we doing, folks?
Radio, 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 radio.
The song's gonna be fitting.
Radio, radio, radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio.
Good song. Hey, Fringy. You have trying to fix spelling? Ah, you're.
Radio, 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 radio.
Yeah, it's kind of going over a little bit of stuff that I've already kind of covered, but also, yeah, it's my birthday, folks. I'm covering Ethan Ralph for my birthday. Oh my god, I've lost control of my life. That's not the point. Point being, how are we doing tonight? Let me make sure I got everything here. And I got most of this in the right order. Yeah, I was going to... oh, do I not have this on live chat? There we go. Do I have family there? I've got neighbors. Like, you might actually hear neighbors. But no, I don't have family here currently. No, it's on a weekday. I'm not having a party on a weekday. But, that's neither here nor there. Doing good Cyberpunk in an hour or two. Oh, nice. Yeah, I originally, this stream was going to be, and let me turn the, the stream starting soon part of this off. Originally, I was just going to do a Q&A thing while streaming the Suicide Squad game I've been playing most of the day, honestly, today. It's been a lot of fun. I have some opinions on the community outcry of, you know, a game titled Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, where you kill the Justice League. People seem to be upset by that concept. Is it bad or just fun? I feel like there are some issues. That was for Victor. Oh, okay, fair enough. I feel like there are some issues, but it's honestly got an interesting premise. It's been really fun so far. I can show you where I'm at currently. 37%. I'm kind of middle point of a story. I mean, it is real. The character dies, but I'm of the belief that, you know, Kevin Conroy knew, like, he read the script before this. Also, it was not, one, his planned final role, and also it's not technically his final Batman role, because he recorded new lines for Multiverses before his passing. It's been fun. I don't know. I think people are getting upset at a nothing burger, but again, I'm halfway through, and where's the leaderboard? I'll show you exactly where I'm at time-wise. 7 hours, 12 minutes, and halfway through the story. It's been fun. I think there are problems, but they're planning on expansions and shit. That's not the point. I decided against that once I started catching up to everything that happened last night, and that's, you know, the reason for the title and everything here. Ethan Ralph went on another spiral, and it was not even 12 hours after I fucking streamed. So, yeah. This happened. We're gonna have to cover everything we kind of covered beforehand, but I'll preempt this with, actually, no, I won't preempt this part. If I get the, yeah, tell you what. That's going over here for later. I'm just making sure I've got everything in order. Oh boy, yep. Okay, I don't need this tab. These are the same tab. Okay. Hold on, we're making sure I've got everything in the right order. Because I've just realized I kind of don't. Ah, here we go. Yep. And then I'll move this in this place. Look, I should have had certain things sorted out beforehand, but ooh. All right, you know what? We'll move this here. Okay. Again, it would not be me if I didn't plan this poorly. Ah, shit, thank you, Victor. Thank you for the birthday super chat here. Birthday to a Fuzzman. Thank you. So, last night, we kind of went over Ethan Ralph and how his latest relationship went. It was kind of one of two topics I wanted to cover for my first stream back. I didn't think I'd be covering it again. I didn't think he'd spiral for another week. I thought, honestly, I was going to have a nice Q&A stream. I am wrong. So, for those of you who missed last night's stream, again, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming here, and now we'll... Is this the right image? We'll find out. It is. So we decided to cover his more recent spats of his ex, leading to his new relationship, and his, well, the falling apart of that relationship. We're covering it again, because I kind of have to prelude this. It's its own thing. I kind of want to structure this like it's a video. So yeah, Ethan notably has been harassing the father of his ex, Harry Morris, including, claiming that his daughter ate his asshole, gave him analingus, as it were. Jeez, I don't have a stream deck anymore. I don't think that works anymore, but yeah, he was, he spent most of the last year coping and seething that his girlfriend or fiance at the time, I don't think they actually married, I'm not certain about that. Like the evil version of Fred Durst? Yeah. Yeah, no, Fred Durst is funny and can direct a movie. This is like if Fred Durst was a societal failure in every way. That's kind of closer. But yeah, I heard a story from a friend about a single mother who steals her daughter away from the father, then brags about it through her dad online. The Good Guys, ladies and gentlemen. Which, Yeah, this is also a time that Ethan, I don't honestly know why he moved from Virginia. Richmond, Virginia. Ponies and pints, if you're listening, Ethan. Ponies and pints. That'll scare him. Sorry. It's a little inside reference. Inside baseball, but um yeah. So, of course, he does not like the idea of marriage being a, two-fault divorce thing, and also women having rights to see their children, because he's wanting to die on this hill for some reason. We had this after Pantsu decided to leave him, because, again, they're living in a literal shithole. Like, I think I've seen it. It may be a joke, but it seems like even, like, lowest poverty tier past that, it's like a fucking shack. But I can see my connection within 2 months. His kid, his connection. He calls his kid his connection. Fucking embarrassing. But I want them to know who really prolonged this in the long run, with their quote-unquote limbo. It's all about the expensive legal battles designed to sink me financially. No, I refuse. People who willingly took part in all this now want to be sympathetic characters, like they did no dirt or nothing wrong. Incorrect. Extremely incorrect. Women think it's funny to keep you from your children. It's all they're good for in the most part anyways, so they know it's all they have. Again, yeah, a man who is, and I was being very charitable, but it's really 0 and 5 with public relationships, because he can't talk about ad zero. ADZERO. Gee. God, I'm petty. That's not the point. We're kind of speedrunning here, but then we get to meet his new girlfriend, and I'll be very nice here. She's actually pretty. Here he decides to tweet a photo of her as of January 17th. Remember the timeline. We're currently at January 30th. But January 17th decided to tweet this upgrade photo, and it's a photo of him with a girl who she kind of looks a little uncomfortable to be taking a photo of. That may be hinting at things in the future. Wink. So, of course, he also publicly admitted to not telling her what he does for a living. Here is Ethan here, quote, "I'm gonna stream here, so give me a private spot. Senorita," which is his girlfriend. What, are you like an influencer or something? Then here's a pause, an ellipses. Yeah, I guess so. Of course, this has 95 views, which... Nice to see you in irrelevancy, Ethan. Welcome to the bottom of a barrel. Now, let's see here. Is that showing up on screen? Hold on. OBS is fucking up again. Here we go. So yeah, again, publicly just spent the entire month of January insulting his ex, where here is Harry Morris, his ex's father, tweeting, quote, presumably from Ethan's ex, "I've literally found pieces of Xanax lying on the floor here before." Then, of course, Harry unquotes and decides to continue with his tweet here. "I hope his pets make it to safety soon." And then Ethan here said, "I don't think equines eat Xanax, so no need to worry anymore." Implying that his woman that he fucked and had a kid with is a horse. So that shows you his character. By the way, how are you doing today, chat? I realize this was not what I planned. Like, this was not what I planned on streaming, so you guys might be a little confused. Let's see. Yeah, I'll move this to the end because it's a funny one. We need a palate cleanser here. Just your day off? I feel that. I feel that. Feeling pretty today. I mean, hey. Where's this other one at here? Yeah, here we go. I got it. Got a fever? Ooh. Just finish all your meetings? Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna really quick got that working now, because guess it opened a new window. 5 ex-girlfriend of 5 days. Yeah, I didn't count Alice, honestly. Yeah. Jeez. I genuinely feel sorry for Alice. Also, I just realized it's not showing up on the chat's not showing up on screen very well for you, but so yeah, we got this one here. I just realized I've had that on screen before. Okay. So yeah, me and fun about Ralph in years. It's funny to have a few people online that you just cover, because Ethan will always be funny to me, and not because of anything he actually like could say, but it's all of his dumb actions. So yeah, again, this would be on the 19th. So just remember, yesterday was the 29th. This is the 19th. So 10 days prior to this, pussy gringos like Harry Morris crack me up, which Ethan is whiter than I am. Not by much, not as much as he wants to think. It probably affects him because of the shit he does, but you know, he's pale, he's fat, he's a pussy and a gringo. But pussy gringos like Harry Morris crack me up. Yeah, I'll be in Guerrero. That's where my girlfriend, who I love, lives. Again, we're foreshadowing here. I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but that is foreshadowing. Yeah, here we go. Well, I made fun of this one last night, but while PPP is guzzling down 12 sodas, Worski is snorting down 12 lines, which he probably could, and Wings is trying to fuck 12-year-olds, I'm out here balling with my baddie, with a heart, fucking, like, the Unicode heart, and 2 emojis that got cut off here. And we have to talk about this image. Actually, do I have a higher quality of this image? I probably don't. Do I? Oh, I do. I remember last night now. Trans family. Oh, boy. Yeah, here we go. So, yeah, this is a photo that Ethan decided to put here, and there is filters on here. I had her shitty lighting, but we really got to talk about how the fact he is 35? How old is he now? And can't wash his hair like a fucking adult? What is this greasy ass mop here? I mean, I get he also wears headphones all day, but what's the front hairline here, man? Comb it over. Jesus. And then we have, we'll call her Danny, because that's, I mean, admittedly, it's probably not great to use her name, but Danny's not ugly. Ethan has this ability because he's loud and boisterous. It seems like confidence, but it's really insecurity. But it can attract a moderately attractive woman. 2 out of 4. I'm not going to say anything past that. I'm not going to be rude. But, yeah, no, Ethan has spent his entire career on, you know, obviously, I can't say anything. He's in his 30s. Yeah, he's in his 30s. He's not much older than me. I think about 6 years older than me, actually, yeah. Let me see here, hang on. And Ralph age. 36. 36. Okay, I was wrong. I was off by 1 year. 36. Yeah, so... the man is not 45. That man is 36. That is what a life of being a bitter bitch, and also, you know, a diabetic on out, like, someone who is at least like, early onset diabetic, who is a constant alcoholic. Like, this man drinks more than you could imagine. 10 years difference, yeah. That is, if you decide to fuck your life up, that is what you could look like. Picture that as what you should strive not to be. because, yeah, of course, the Ozempic stare. His eyes are sunken in. In fact, I'll tell you what, we'll zoom in here. You've got you've got bags under the eyes. You can tell that. Obviously, there's some lighting issue here, so I can't entirely tell you how much of this is dark. But you can see right here, like, that's not good. And then, of course, this is a man who has been to Portugal 2 times, and both times has gotten his face almost caved in. And you can tell with his nose here, it did not heal straight. And honestly, I would be nicer to somebody who actually earned the fucking, who actually earned that as a boxer, you know, cauliflower ear and shit. I respect that when it's from somebody who's actually earned it. Like a fucked up nose, if you earned it from a fucking boxing match, respect. If you earn it because you, one, got your purse stolen, and then you got rolled up on by 2 fat losers. On video, mind you, on video. We have evidence of you getting your fucking ass beat by a guy who is 2 times bigger than you, even. John Tron, not sure if same birthday. Raw respect. I forgot, I share a birthday with some celebrity. But yeah, no, he just, like, he ate shit, and then now he's dressing up, which, can we get a fit check in chat? Can we get a fit check? Exile Postman. I gotta unban someone, because I took a wrong joke as somebody trying to, like, make fun of me. I'm like, But, yeah, no, look at this fucking fit. No self-respecting adult would wear this outfit. 2 out of 10? Minus 6 out of 10? Yeah, no, it is... Dude, what the fuck? And also, I feel like this is for a date night, too. Like, she's dressed up. Like, she looks appropriate to go out. Ethan looks like he's going to go buy weed from a fucking 23-year-old. It's embarrassing. But, again, enough of me being a petty bitch. I guess we'll go to the next photo here. So yeah, again, he really spent this entire time just shitting on both his ex and trying to brag about an okay-looking steak. Like, I'll be nice, it looks okay. It feels like something you would get at a Texas Roadhouse, you know? And then some really not good-looking french fries. But, of course, he decided to tweet this as an own here. You can't get prime, authentic Argentinian cuisine in Rochester either. But you can get a sad, bitter old man mad at a guy he can never defeat, winky face. I wonder when he'll realize he did me the biggest favor in my entire life. LOL. He's gonna call me a slur. She must be 3 feet tall. Oh. 5-year-old dressing himself. Yeah. This looks like something you would get at possibly a Ruby Tuesday, maybe. By the way, the implication of this here, real quick, looking at this, is that he got a double order of fucking fries, actually. Oh my god, I'm just realizing that. She has fries on her plate and a cut-up steak. And none of the trimming. He got the steak, and then a fucking double order of... Oh my god, you fat ass. Jesus fucking Christ. Can I get a double order of fries for the table? Jesus. To steal something from my friend, this may be a bully stream. God. A double order of fries, even. God. It's picky for a reason. Well, so, to catch up everyone, the Kansas City Chiefs games was 2 days ago. Right? Let me make sure. I'm double checking to get my timeline on here correct. Yeah, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. All right. So this is the beginning of the end here. or precipitously vape postings. Possibly. So yeah, Denny logged into her Star Plus account today so I can watch the Chiefs today in Mexico City. She pretty much hates all sports, but she did it for me, lol. So, like I said last night during the stream, this is the beginning of the end. But I could not have foreseen what would come. Literally, after I ended the stream and decided to take a nap. So, we're going to, we have a next topic here. We really don't have much past Ethan and Ralph today, so I might play a little bit of a game on stream, but I want to cover Ethan. Now, we got a prelude here. This is a 3-minute video from our good old friend Mediker, which I feel like will properly set us up for the next little bit here. This is a 3-minute long clip. We're not going to be gone for too long. I'm going to mute my mic. We're just going to watch this because it's all prelude. This is all preamble. All right, here we go. Just listen to the Jim laugh. Listen to the funny man laugh.
People coming after me in a train that don't like your wife. What you got to say now, Jim? What'd you think about that? Should I threaten to stab him?
And of course, Godwinson, if I ever see you, I'm gonna stab a knife so deep through your fucking throat, for besmirching my mother.
Or maybe spurg out a little bit?
Hide and fucking watch me, bitch! You wanna fuck with me? You wanna fuck with my family? Keep my fucking woman's name out of your fucking mouth, bitch!
Don't you dare say something about my lovely wife. Let me just kite away your troubles for you there, Ralph. Oh, the master planner, the puppeteer. Oh, Jim, you just need to get into a fight with Godwinson so he stops bodying me. Oh, the pain. It hurts so much, Jim. He's talking about things that are making me very upset right now. I'm gonna stab him, Jim.
Oh, Jim used to be about no money, no hats, no merchandise, no subscriptions, no nothing. No memberships. That's what he was all about. Oh, and now he would want way more than $20,000 fucking dollars?
By the way, this is a real quick advertisement time to say, go check out loudequalsfunny.com. There's a merch store there. You can buy some of our lovely merch. I feel like I had to. He set me up for that, guys. He knocked me in there. I'm sorry.
Well, guess what? $20,000 would change the lives of many people in this chat, me included, motherfucker.
$20,000 is life-changing. Oh, my God. I could pay my Stripe loan, and I could pay off the credit cards and my IRS taxes, and I could pay off my truck and the car.
I should also say, first off, website has now been updated a little bit. I'm the one who's updating that, so it's kind of... It takes when I get the time outside of work, so it does get updated with the new episodes. But also, this is a comment here that I love because it's Ethan Ralph. I've never covered this part. I have to find it. I will cover it down the road because it's funny. I've been keeping up with the Joneses, as it were. I still follow where all of the weirdos I used to talk about are. Yeah, this is a text conversation. I forgot with who. Also, this is during a sex tape. Also, my dick is bigger than that. That's what pisses me off about the video, lol. It's not even a cope. It's like the angle of the fact I'm not fully hard. I've been on this rant. So yeah, he's saying that his dick in the video of his sex tape is not him fully hard, which sure, buddy. Sure, buddy.
Tell members won't keep calling me. Listen, buddy, I get it. Times are tough. You live in a third world country in a metal shack after running away from the country your daddy gave you, surrounded by no one and nothing, twice divorced. Your children have no interaction with you. They have more interaction with me. Your children wear my merchandise. I wouldn't be surprised if by the time they're like 10, they're going to call me daddy. Why am I wearing, who's Mediker? Is that my father? Why do I have so many Mediker hats? You spend all day begging for torta nickels like a fat retard sideshow. That's got to be tough. Chasing away all your big donators, banning people in your chat, getting real mad about shit. But I don't have the time for it, Ralph. I'm a sick boy. And on top of that, you're just fucking boring now. Like, I've moved on to better entertainment. IP2 has you outclassed. All right, I want to watch me some gambling streams by psychopaths. That's another great sideshow. Fish tank, good shit. You, not so much. Have fun in Paraguay? I don't know. Is some place in South America you're moving now to further escape child support payments? I don't know. They're gonna put you in a drum barrel. They're gonna put you in a drum barrel and barbecue your ass. Eventually, it's just not gonna work out. Where are you gonna go after South America? Africa? I wish you best of luck with your dono scams, the unending dono scams, the 3 plane flights you never took, the lawyers you never used, the child support you never paid. The nights at the beach you don't indulge in, the drinking you swear you'll do but you never do. You get back to that. I'm sure that's going to break in the dono dollars.
Did you really think I was going to eat the bugs? Try to get me to eat bugs.
Damn.
Okay. God, yeah. So, to prelude a little bit before this next part, Ethan basically left this country because his he's going to get butt fucked in child support between 2 different locations if he comes to the United States. He also, as you can tell, probably in Mexico is very nice to the locals. Hopefully. It would be such a shame if, say, on a video, there was, say, Funky Town playing behind it. I'm gonna cover Plague Moth eventually, don't worry. It's not a reference to that, but... No, I'm just saying, if in a year from now we find a video of Ethan Ralph getting his head chainsawed off, I gotta be really careful of how I say this next sentence. If that happens, I'll risk this channel. I'm just saying. I will risk this channel. It's not going to happen. I'm kind of talking out of my ass by saying that, but okay. So we'll get this one going here. Here's a comparison of, the 17th to the 29th here. He's out there balling with his baddie. Made it. Hey, Jasmine, how you doing? Ethan Ralph is out here balling with his baddie, and, well, I met this amazing girl a few months ago. She really loved me, for some reason. I loved her too, and I still do. A simple and stupid fight turned into a very nasty one. So, that's the end of that. Denny is one of the best people I know on this earth, and she did so much to help me. I hope we can be on good terms again someday, and I'm sorry that I hurt her like I always end up doing. That's the last thing I wanted to do. Regardless, the show must go on. Killstream returns tomorrow. Yeah, that's... Gee, I don't know. Every relationship I've ever been in, you don't, after just 2 weeks of saying, oh, I'm out here balling with my baddie, you don't break up. That's usually not what happens in healthy, normal relationships. Gee, it's like I'm foreshadowing something. Fuck, I sort of got this out of order. I sort of have this out of... Fuck me, I had the order. Okay, so we're going to watch an Instagram screen recording here. Looks like a lot of us are here. Hell yeah. Frank, Vinky, Jasmine, or Kit, True Birthday Party? Hell yeah. So, this is a 50... He's not coming back to America. I mean, he might. But we'll talk about it. So, Faith Vickers, who is Ethan Ralph's ex, I don't have time to explain that one, got in touch with her via Instagram. Did Ethan Fleet? Not yet. Trademark. But we also have a 40-minute, and I'm sad to say 40-minute long fucking, Twitter space we have to cover here, too. So yeah, hi Faith, sorry for not replying sooner. Ralph told me not to do it, that you just wanted to fuck him up. I'm very scared. Ralph tried to kill me. Luckily, I managed to get out. He's really crazy. He is a criminal and does not deserve to be free. Now, again, I have to preface this. I don't want to preface this, but I have to preface this. Just know that as I say, I have to preface this, what I actually mean when I say I have to preface this. Because I'm not going to repeat that. I'm just going to say I have to preface this from now on. I have to preface this by saying that this is an allegation. None of this is confirmed. I cannot legally say that Ethan Ralph has abused this woman. Legally, I can't say that. Not at all, in fact. I just can't. Yeah, allegedly. I'm just saying it verbally, because this person that we're currently covering on stream, he's not litigious yet because he doesn't have the kind of money to do it. But I'm saving my ass in future census here, so... yeah, Faith replied here, I'm so sorry this happened. Are you safe and away from him? And are you in a good place at least? And then we'll wait for this to scroll down here. Hey, thank you. Yes, mind you, I also have to preface this by saying that this woman is born in Mexico, and English is not presumably her first language. So any spelling errors, I'm going to just kind of blow past. I'm not even going to make fun of. If it's Ethan, I'd make fun of. English isn't her first language. Making fun of that's just kind of lazy and stupid. Yes, rent another place and it is safe. Faith replied, I'm sincerely praying for you. If you have any information where he may be, I'm in contact with his other ex who he threatened, is also his daughter's mother. She also has a restraining order on, and if he's in any danger of harming her, I would like to pass on that info. If you'd like the paperwork also for any reason to present to courts, I'm not sure how your court system works, I'd be more than willing to provide you with that. Well, he wanted to. At least that is the implication here. And we will cover his tweets, because he tweeted something that refutes this, but I also have my opinions on that. Oh, Ralph never disappoints? Not at all. So yeah, please let me know if you need anything from me, and I will not share this publicly either. She does get permission later, and fuck, Hey, I'm gonna have to pause this in a second, and we'll just cover this part. So yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through a situation like that. Ralph shouldn't be free. He's a criminal. I don't understand why the people who follow him, this is Faith speaking now. I'm just glad you got out safely. Myself, his ex before you, and his ex before me, which is 80. No, oh. Okay, I am confused on who the first one in the sect is, because I know Nora. I don't think Nora has a restraining order on him. I just think she blocked him. So I'm drawing a blank on. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I'm reading this wrong. Myself, Faith, his ex before you, Pantsu, and ex before me, 80. Okay. Yeah, all right. I took a drag real quick. Let's continue. I'm gonna turn this off because there was an address posted, and I am not getting this stream claimed for privacy. Yep, not doing that. All right. Bless you. Is it okay if I give this information to people who are currently trying to have him served with paperwork in the States? Thank you very much. Could you provide me with information which shows that Ralph's a violent person? Oopsie doodle. Yeah, oopsie whoopsie. Yeah, here is paperwork, which thankfully, since it's so small, I'm just not even I'm not even gonna pretend we read that. Thank you so much. This is also a snippet of paper that confirms what he did is a sex crime. Which I will remind you, he did plead no contest, which is not innocent. It ain't pleading innocent. Just saying. I wouldn't trust someone who pled no contest on a crime that was a sexual crime, but so yeah, restraining order for 2027, ex restraining order. Not guilty either. It's yeah. Pretty much. Mental train wreck is still going at it. Yes, he is. He's still doing shit. And of course, an article here about Gamergate activists charged with assault on officers, public intoxication in Virginia, which is him assaulting a female officer because he pretty much knew he could get away with it. Hope all this helps. If you need more examples of his drinking, sexism, racism, I have more of it enough. He was incredibly racist towards my fiance, who's Hispanic, and his family's from Mexico, and I think it's what scares me most about him currently. I am so sorry if you have any part of this chaos, and hope you continue with a safe and happy life. We're going ahead here. All right. Thank you very much for sending me all this information. I don't know the proceed legally. My parents know absolutely nothing about him. I'm sad they found out, and he's an ugly person inside and out. I would like you to provide me proof of his racism. I didn't know it was. He was an incredibly toxic he's an incredibly toxic person. What a shame when people like that exist. Hang on here. We'll scroll ahead. Wait for it to scroll ahead a little bit. All right. God damn it. There we go. Thank you for your patience. I had to sleep last night, but I found one of his more recent tweets regarding my fiance. As I mentioned, my fiance is also Hispanic and specifically Mexican, which Ralph knew, which is why he refers to him as a Tijuana implosion. I need a drink. I need a fucking drink. Hang on. That was totally not me flipping a line. I don't know what you're talking about. Which refers to him as a Tijuana interloper or Pedo Pedro. Wow. For further context, my fiance has never contacted Ralph. The only thing he's done is help me raise my son and adopt him as his own. Jeez, that's... Wow, somebody stepping up and raising a child. But I don't know. Ralph would think that's cringe. Chat. Let's tell you what. We'll take a poll. Is raising a child cringe? I don't really have to add anything more than yes or no. We'll just leave that poll up there for a few minutes. Here we go. Here is Ethan Ralph. I won't be giving up my son Alexander, which, funny enough, it's named after. Well, his kid is named after somebody he hates. It's Xander, actually. Ethan. 16 years I have left. He also won't be adopted by some interloper from Tijuana. They reneged on the deal, which I should never even considered. Alexander is my son, no matter the LARPing you engage in. FMFAO, the bitch was crying, dude. It was so hilarious. Sat up so straight after turning in her paper. This is him laughing at me in court while I cried because I messed up my papers. His mocking of my mother's miscarriage. Which admittedly, that's a back and forth between him and Old Man Vickers, which they're rough, but he's also tweeting about you currently. His audience is worse than he is in a lot of ways, which is true. Okay. Hold on here. He is shameless. Yesterday, he almost killed me, and he still has the nerve to poster about me, which is post, but Ralph a stepdad. Even wants not to. Yeah, I mean, even barely, like, he just wants to have kids as a fucking pet item. He's that much of a little bitch. But he still has the nerve to poster about me. I just returned home. I realize he's also posting about me on Instagram to make me look bad. And there is him translating in Spanish and her translating in English. And it's a sexual nature conversation, which I'm not going to read out of, honestly, self-respect. It's crass. It's things that, like, if you are in a relationship, yeah, sexting, like, that's common. That's fucking normal. Fucking posting screenshots of sex to fucking, own the person that split up with you? What a fucking little bitch. He could not handle an actual fight in real life. God. Yeah, and then of course, his ex-girlfriend says, "What a pathetic way to want attention," which is incredibly true. I already blocked him from everywhere. It's a good video. I realized what a trash person he really is. Good. Would you mind if I posted all the reasons why you guys broke up to get him to be quiet? I'm used to his abuse at this point, but I also know if you don't want any of it to be public and prefer to stay gone from his life, just in case you want to ask him, in case you had any worries. Truly, you deserve more than him. Okay, I guess that's the end here. We'll just read this last comment here. Yes, you can publish it. I give you my consent. No woman is safe with Ralph. And then thank you. We will dip out of this, because this stream is going to get a lot fucking longer. I'm sorry. I'm prefacing this ahead of time, because we've got a 40 fucking minute live stream we have to work around, which did I... Hold on. I did not on this. Did I on this? I did on this tab. Thank fuck. We're getting this here. Again, I am so fucking sorry. This, you don't know how long this is going to be. It's 40 minutes of just mostly nothing, and I'm relying on a transcript someone made here, which I'm hoping is accurate. This is, of course, fucking... Where did I put it? Where did I... Found it. Found it. And the beautiful thing is, and I'm actually gonna... Tell you what. We're gonna do something here. That's not the menu I wanted. Filters? Hold on here. Chroma key. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Why? What? Oh. Yeah, there we go. All right. Just jealous that Ralph's had restraining orders in 2 countries. Thankfully, I'm zero. I'm zero for restraining orders. I guess I gotta catch up to Ralph. Tell you what, though, you're getting me playing a game while we're listening to this bullshit. I am not just sitting here and listening to this shit. I'm doing something while we listen to this. I could play Fortnite. I probably should play Fortnite. Honestly, yeah, that makes more sense to do while we're listening to shit. Yeah, we're playing Fortnite while we listen to Ethan talk. This video has a green overlay. It's my birthday. You're getting what I want. So, yeah, that's what this video is. Yeah, you're getting me playing Fortnite while we listen to this, and I find the timestamp thing again. Comes in around here, but we're gonna listen until... Okay, we're gonna listen until 6:40. Once we get
a thumbs up.
Here, well,
if I end up doing my trip, but they've been after me for 10
Here we go.
years. It's not all the same people, by the way. But they think they're going to take me offline.
Tell me if you can hear this
And I'm
very
here
well. I have to
tell you
adjust
that
it if not.
They won't take me offline. Now, will I stay here? Will I go back to the U.S.? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. There's other options as well. There's no evidence whatsoever for what's been claimed against me, which is nothing new, by the way. These people claim things without any evidence, no photographs, no witnesses, no nothing.
Yeah, I'm playing as Peter.
Just their bullshit on Twitter.
Hey, Dragonfly.
Okay, well, if there's
We're listening
evidence
to some audio, so I'm just...
that I tried to kill you, where's the photographs?
Thankfully, this
Where are the
person included a
injuries?
green screen, so I can just listen to this part. How are we doing, by the way,
Because
chat?
if you had them, you would post them.
It is my
But
birthday.
You don't have those.
So yeah, to catch up here, he's saying that she does not have photographic evidence, which again, he doesn't have evidence of. How the fuck would he know?
So it's a little annoying. I'm considering a lot of different options right now. Insofar as
Silver Main
just how I
strawberries?
should
Hell yeah.
proceed. But they have nothing except two harpies commiserating about how they got fucked by the Ralph Mel. Well, there would be a lot bigger list than that.
Take it easy. Be safe. Have a good one.
There would be a
Mario.
lot bigger list
Have a good one, Kit.
than that if that's really what they wanted to get together.
Okay, we're gonna.
I committed no crime here in Mexico. I did not try to kill anyone
All right,
at all.
We're gonna jump ahead from here to the 4-minute mark exact. Fucking Twitter. Oh, okay. Fair point. Fair point. I'm gonna skydive for a second here. You're shitting me. Hold on.
Have anything.
There we go. All right, now I can play for a second.
And, I don't really want to talk a lot of shit, but, it's so ridiculous.
So ridiculous.
That it does actually piss me off because I could get a lot more graphic. But one morning was a lot different than the evening. Let's just say that. And making threats about how politicians and how judges down here and what you'll do to me. Well, you still have to have evidence, and I'm still a United States citizen. So
I am a United States citizen. I drive a Dodge Stratus. Sorry.
That's been said about me is true at all.
Nothing he said, by the way.
So people can run with whatever they want, and I know they will.
This is live.
But what has been said is completely untrue.
Well, no. Okay, I should say this was live. The stream is live, not what he's saying right now. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Sorry. 1 second. I realize Fortnite is what everyone came here for. I should discontinue the video.
And the fact that you would team with Faith Vickers,
yeah, he's on a Zanny
binge.
binge.
Said really. So.
Hold
on. I'm considering a few different things. I'm not gonna lie because it's now it's like a sitting target on my back or whatever. So I'm considering a few different things, but what is being said about me online right now is completely untrue. And there is no evidence that it is true, except two harpies who I both ran through.
Fuck, I died. All right.
Talking like
no slurs, thankfully.
Evidence. Well, they don't. It's just two women. It's just two disgruntled women who I used to fuck, thinking they have me beat, or thinking that they're gonna scare me or whatever. Now, is it worth staying here in light of all that? I don't know. Maybe not. I couldn't say. But
I just got a friend request. All right.
These people are liars.
We're gonna jump ahead here because this is where it gets more dumb and embarrassing. Because we get to introduce a YouTuber who I've never covered. And honestly, I need to someday because he's a different weirdo. But it's Salvo Pancakes. Because that's what everyone wanted to hear. Fucking Salvo goddamn pancakes. Woo. That's 11:50. Sorry, the time code was wrong. I'll just jump ahead to... Yeah, we'll jump ahead to 11:40.
Ethan.
Oh, yeah, he's...
What's going on?
I should say, Ethan claims he's been up for 36 hours here. I believe he's on a Zanny binge, but...
Well, I mean, a few different things, but what's up?
I don't know. I've been seeing, on Twitter some things going down right now. I want to check on my good friend, like Ethan Ralph. How are you feeling?
It does.
How are you feeling right now? Let's break down some walls.
I mean, I feel
Ethan.
under attack like I always do, really.
No, dude, I totally get it.
Salvo is annoying. Also, I'm just gonna tell you what. That's not what I was looking to do. Because I don't feel like playing Fortnite. We'll just do this.
Totally get it. Let's break down some walls right now. So like you feel totally attacked, right? From past lovers, from your now ex mamacita.
Yeah.
And you're coming across in this Twitter live in a way that I think a lot of people would understand, right? You're angry, right? We know Ethan Ralph that's angry right now, but there's.
Now, I will admit, it's hard to tell if Salvo is trolling him, but also Salvo is as much of a disgusting piece of shit as Ethan. So, hey, that's my opinion.
Something like underneath that.
But I'm trying to hold it back. I think
we do. We have.
They'll use that against
Currently,
me.
we have.
But they use everything against
me. Pin kill stream.
They use everything.
Well, that's true. That's true.
At least then kill stream's on a platform, but doesn't bot.
Okay. Where's the evidence?
The evidence of what here?
Like, I mean, a person accused me of trying to kill them. Where is the pictorial evidence? Where is any type of evidence? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, well,
it doesn't exist.
Well, at the end.
Which, by the way, it's also funny because this just fucking happened, Ethan. This literally just fucking happened.
At the day, that's gonna probably be a he said, she said situation, and there's nothing that you can do to change that, right?
Not really, no.
Right. And it's like, what are you so worried about? Like if you did it or didn't do it, it's like, are you just worried about the internet feedback from that? Or it's like,
I did not do it. First off, I want to say that for the
I don't
record.
even care if you did. I don't dude, it's like,
I know you don't. But I need to be very clear.
Salvo is so fucking annoying during this whole thing.
You have women out here and they're simps, amplifying these allegations.
But by the way, he says simps when so much of this connects to his own fucking history, everything he's done and shit he's bragged about. It's not really someone being a simp. It's more somebody, holding you to fucking standards.
And yeah, I mean, it's a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, it's totally annoying, right? It's totally annoying, and it's so normal that you're feeling a million different emotions.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Dude, I understand what you're feeling like, and I think most men deep down kind of get what you're coming from here, right? So it's like, obviously it's having an effect on you negatively, right? So it's like to keep your happiness.
Oh, hi, Salvo.
Not from to keep some sort of happiness. How are we gonna move forward?
Well, I don't really know. And if I did know, I wouldn't tell anyway. What I'm gonna do.
Good. That's a good start, Ethan. That's a good start. That's a good start. That you're sharing too much. You're sharing too much.
Well, I mean, how so?
Well, Salvo, that's just how Salvo speaks. He's kind of a moron. To be nice. I'll be nice. I'll just be nice.
I mean, you have a couple past lovers that are very still mingled in your mind and your work, still to this day, right? So when you introduce the Mamacita, you know, those parties, along with your A-loggers, they're gonna look into that, right? They're gonna message her.
Sure.
They're gonna fucking tell them things about your past. So it's like next relationship, right? Because you're a lover deep down. Deep down, you're a lover and you love women. You love women. Next,
yeah, that's a mistake, by the way.
You know, I didn't cover this. I guess I should say, rest in piss, Coach Red Pill. Coach Red Pill, as much as I dislike him, and I can't say that'd be a lie. He passed away recently, and some people did not celebrate, and some people did. But one of the things he accused Ralph of was not really loving women so much. There was an allegation that him and Worski had gay sex at one point. Hey, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Everyone press S to spit on Coach Red Pill. Just press S to spit. I have nothing nice to say. That's all I will say. Don't know which one that is. A pile of shit person. Who, he decided to go into a fucking war zone, right? He decided to go to Ukraine to, quote-unquote, cover it. And you can also tell the clowns who called him a fucking journalist when he was just a shitty YouTuber who the only thing he did there was harass people and then end up dying in prison. I feel no sympathy. I feel not an inch of sympathy for him. That's my opinion. Hey, Baneblade, how you doing? I realize I'm a little bit of an asshole when I say that, but also, the dude was a piece of shit who didn't pay his fucking child support and then claimed that his red pill YouTube was for his kids. He went, when you fuck with a dog, you get bit.
Yeah, you're right.
All I gotta say.
Dude, next relationship,
I don't
him. Tell anyone. Don't post it.
You're right.
Don't do it.
I like.
We're covering Ethan Ralph by the way
already because I made the mistake myself.
Dude, totally. You know the.
Oh, you had no idea Coach Red Pill died? Yeah, he fucking. Tell you what. Let me see if I can find. If I can remember what his. Guns. Zola Lyra. Yeah, hang on, trying to find. Here we go. Tell you what. Can I just put it on, fuck it. It's not wanting to work properly. Fucking Brave. I hate this fucking app.
Right in.
Of all of the Chrome knockoffs, why did I pick the shitty one? Jesus. Okay. There we go. This will show up. There we are. All right. I'll catch a vibe. Understandable. Take it easy. Be safe at work. Heard a few death rumors. Yeah, he's actually really dead. In April 2022, Lyra briefly disappeared and claimed to have been... Okay. We'll scroll up here. As a resident of Kharkiv, Ukraine, he vlogged about the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine and was described as spreading Russian disinformation and propaganda. In April 2022, he briefly disappeared and was claimed to have been detained by the Security Service of Ukraine. In 2023, he was arrested and produced for charging and publishing materials that attempted to justify the ongoing Russian invasion, which is illegal under Ukrainian law. He was released on bail but attempted to flee the country. He was arrested again for violating his bail conditions and died of pneumonia. Every interaction I had with this man online, I fucking hated him. He was a piece of shit. And you know what? I have no nice opinions. He produced nothing of quality, and if anyone publicly claims that he was a journalist to your face, insult them, physically, call them a moron to their face. Gonzalo Lira was nothing more than a whiny bitch who didn't pay his fucking child support. Fuck you, rest in piss. Sorry. I try not to be an asshole too much. I think so. No, that was Dick Masterson. You're thinking of Dick Masterson. 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I mean, when I heard videos, I was like, holy shit, you're serious. I thought it was a joke too. I thought it was a shit post. I keep up with too many weirdos online. I need a better hobby, you know? We're gonna go back to the why it opened up the fucking console there. That's baffling to me. Doesn't Ralph look likes? Yeah. Bedtime for Gonzo.
Wrong thing. I genuinely think you know the right and wrong thing.
Yeah.
But you choose.
Oh, his Project Mayhem. I gotta cover. I'm gonna have to do that soon.
To do the wrong thing, I think consciously a lot of the time, which ends up when you're in this situation, right? And I don't know if you're drunk or high or just tired, and you're talking to a bunch of people online that hate you.
I'm actually just tired. I've been up like 36 hours.
No, I totally get it. I totally get it.
I'm not drunk. I'm not high. I've been up for 36 fucking hours.
And even,
by the way, and I'm going to be honest here. There's no way he's he puts out so little effort with anything. There's no way he's been up for 36 hours and this sleepy. He is strung the fuck out.
Even if you were drunk or high, who cares? Like, it's bad for you and you shouldn't do it, but it's like you don't need to explain to anybody online, you know?
Also, I don't know how to describe Salvo's entire interaction here other than dick eating. So, yeah.
But I think deep down, let's talk about your relationship with your audience and your A-loggers. Part of you obviously might not be a fan of it, but you clearly sort of like that part of being online, right?
Well, I mean, do I work those people? Do I use those people for my own promotion? Yeah, I do. I do sometimes. Yeah, for sure.
Not sleepy.
And
he's tired, but he ain't sleepy. Catch my
idea.
Well, I mean, like, it doesn't have to be. It's like that idea could work, but it's like, do you want that? Right? It's like, do you want to be on a Twitter space to 200 people talking about how you didn't put a hit on this girl or something, right?
No. I said nothing about putting a hit on anybody.
Whatever. The whole fact
for him, that's probably a panic.
I want to be clear. No.
Of course. No, why would you do that?
No hits on anybody.
God, also, Salvo is so fucking annoying. 1 second. I actually got a personal phone call, so I'm gonna mute real quick.
Putting a hit on me. That's what I'm talking about.
Do you think? What is the possibility that you could potentially get killed down in Mexico? Real talk shit.
I'd say about 5%.
5%. Okay. And
all right,
hold on.
God, this Salvo is making this unlistenable. Jesus, fuck. One second. We're gonna skip to. Oh well, I guess we're close to this next point here, but after this, we'll skip to the next one.
I'm on a call. Relax. Okay, but there is that possibility. It's like, is that something that you're kind of worried about?
Well, like, actually, you know, if somebody told you had 5% chance of like,
sure, it's on my mind. It's on my mind.
It will be on your mind, right? Like,
dude, I think you need to come. I think you need to come back from Mexico. You got to come back in the States. You know, it's like, stop running from the problem. Stop running from your past ghosts. Stop running from what eats you up inside all day, every day. Don't run from it. Tackle it. Be honest with yourself. Ethan, I think if you're more honest with yourself and with your audience, I think it would put you in such a better headspace, you know? Don't run from it anymore. Don't ignore it. Tackle it head on, Ethan.
He's not
okay,
going to
that's
do
my
that.
advice to you, buddy.
That's taking responsibility. He won't do that.
Well, and I appreciate that. And it's not about lying. It's about, like, I wouldn't tell what...
Ethan running. I need to get a fucking soundboard because I would have had the Price is Right. This stream's gonna get better. We're gonna improve this year. This year's the improvement year on all fronts.
What I was gonna do next anyway, because that just gives people, you know.
Good. And if I ever see you doing that, I'm gonna get in your DMs and I'm gonna be stern with you. Okay.
You should.
Good. All right, I gotta hop, dude. I wish you all the best, guys.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, one more time. Okay, so we're gonna go for about 2 more minutes, and I gotta jump to 26.
Solo pancakes. I mean, you know, even if I knew exactly what I was gonna do, which I just might, by the way. You know, why would I get on Twitter and tell my enemies are listening to this right now too?
True.
You know what I mean?
Effectively, are we enemies, chat? Do you think Ethan likes me still? He's blocked me on 2 platforms. Do you think he likes me? I don't know.
So that would be stupid. Obviously there's a few options. I can stay here. I don't think that there's any sort of reasonable case against me at all for the reasons that I stated. But
true.
I could go back to the United States. I'm a U.S. citizen. I could go back anytime I want. I just got my passport renewed last week. So, like, I could drive to the border tonight and cross into the United States with almost no issue. The only thing is, I have 2 cats here, and I care more about these cats than I do, like...
take it easy, Victor. Thank you for your birthday wishes.
Anybody or anything. And so it's like, okay, pack up your shit, pack up your cats. I have 1 like cat carrier. I lost the other one.
Okay. Here we go.
And so, you know, it's a little bit of an issue if I did that, but nothing. I could do that though, is what I'm saying. Like, that wouldn't actually.
We're gonna throw a poll out here in a second.
Me. But you know, I talked about this
real quick. Yeah, how do you lose a cat carrier? And also, how can you just not buy another cat carrier? Jesus Christ, dude. How much in debt is he? Fuck.
In my tweet, there's been a 10-year effort before these people to try to take me offline.
And the only common denominator is you keep adding people you've slept with to this list. The list of haters was at one point way smaller than this. And then, you know, as all the dumb shit you do, maybe the central common denominator, it might be one factor. It may not be all these other factors. It might be just one singular factor. Maybe it might be the person everyone's rallying around to fuck up. Maybe it could just be you're a piece of shit. Maybe mommy didn't raise you right. Maybe she didn't spank you too much, or maybe she spanked you a little too much. I don't know. But it's a little disingenuous to say that. Really quick, we're going to throw out a poll, and it's a non-biased poll. Is Ethan guilty? Sorry,
and how
went off.
Evil he was while I was coming inside of you earlier.
Yeah,
and how these people to try to take me offline. And how evil he was while I was coming inside of you earlier
you're right.
This morning. You didn't think it was that evil. So, like,
So, something you'll also notice here, and this is a common Ethan Ralph tactic, is that when he's confronted with someone criticizing him, he always has to come up on his sexual escapades with them. Although, weirdly, hasn't done it with men. Oh, it's only women that he, Oh, wow, it's only women he sleeps with and dates. Ah, there's a pattern. It's all of his haters, they don't really seemingly have sex with them. It's just these new haters. Huh, it feels like there might be a connection. I don't know. Yeah, so Ralph basically hints there that he's going to come up to this country and ruin it again. Which I should also preface this. He has people coming after him for child support. So, hey, I don't know. We're going to jump ahead a lot here because according to this, there's 4 minutes of cat talk about the cat carriers and shit. And from what I skimmed through and listening, yeah, that checks. We're going to jump actually to, I believe, that's 28 minutes. 33. We're going to go... You fucking kidding me? Am I going to have to refresh it? I'm going to have to refresh this again. 33. This one's not my fault, the technical issues here on this one. This is entirely... It's entirely the new Elon Musk Twitter. Real quick, can we make a second poll on who dies first, Gunt or Medicare? Tell you what, I'll make my personal guesstimation. If we're talking on anything but just health, Ethan will probably has the highest likelihood to die first. And it's mostly just because of his big fucking mouth. This man, I don't assume anyways, that he has a bone in his body that would let him just, control himself and not fucking open his fucking mouth all the time. But he does that. That's all he does. And it's gonna get him killed. Either in America or Mexico. Like, I'm not even making a cartel thing. So he's going to do it to someone. Someone will pull a gun on him and shoot him one day. And hey, to quote Keemstar, can't wait to report on your death. Oh, burn. But no, his entire attitude leads him to, if any other way but health, it's him. But if we're talking natural causes, it's a 50-50 shot. Because if you would have asked me a year ago with Medicare, it probably would have been a low odd thing. Like, his health was not doing good. But he streamed 3 times last year, I believe. And he sounds a lot better than he did. I'm not saying it's I'm not saying he's going to instantly recover. I'm just saying he seems to be feeding off of the life force of Ethan. So, I don't know. By the way, also, look at the fucking title of this stream. He put fat in the middle of it.
Bullshit. Don't.
Sorry, I had to.
Don't. What? This order? Oh.
Also, yeah, if someone could fund him to go to Portugal again, we got to do that. We got to get him to Portugal, get him to Lisbon, get him on those streets again. Third time is the charm, is all I'm going to say. Third time is the charm.
Oh, I have a DVRO against Faith Vickers, with Faith Vickers. By the way, I signed that willingly. I admitted to 0 crimes.
By the way, he did not admit to 0 crimes. He pleaded no contest. He will correct himself, but I wanted to do it out of spite.
During that DVRO, because I did not commit any crimes. A person who I'm not supposed to speak about legally has testified in court that those things didn't happen.
Gee. Someone I'm not supposed to talk about legally has testified something didn't happen. Huh? Why can't you name her, huh?
So, again, you don't really have anything. I mean, I did plead no contest to revenge porn. That's true. Like, I mean, I can't lie.
But by the way, normal people who get in normal, healthy relationships, guess what they don't have to do? Guess what they don't get into court for? Right? You know, this might be baffling, but normal people don't have to plead no contest to revenge porn because they don't get revenge porn charges, you dipshit.
I can't lie about that. Although my lawyer would have just absolutely fucking destroyed. I should have let her, but
I should have let her.
I thought I was doing the right thing because my daughter was about to be born.
Fancy fighting or something? No, this was with Faith Vickers. Him and Pantsu aren't currently fighting. Adrian Blair will
somebody's
stay
daughter was about to be born, and it's like, well, let's just get it out of the way and clear it off. But clearly, it was a mistake.
Clearly.
Anytime you're accused of these types of things, you should fight to the absolute goddamn last fucking bottom dollar. Do not sign anything in court. And by the way, what I signed doesn't admit guilt.
It doesn't legally admit guilt, but it's kind of like, you know, I'm not legally a fucking, like, I'm not legally able to, you know, like, be a surgeon. I don't know where I'm going with that, but you know what I mean. It's just, Jesus fuck, Ethan. That's so stupid.
It doesn't admit what they say it admits.
It is, I plead no contest.
It's just
A no
me
contest
saying,
one.
okay, you're saying this. I'll sign the DVRO. Whatever. Leave me alone.
Which, I also love real fucking backbone there, Ethan. I care about my kids. I'm a good daddy. Oh, I'm also going to sign away my rights. Pathetic. You don't give a fuck about your children, you fucking fat cunt. God.
I have never been convicted or credibly accused of violence against a woman ever in my life. Ever. So when you talk about what evidence you have, you don't have any. If you did, you would show a conviction of violence against a woman. You don't have that because it never fucking happened.
Yeah.
You don't have pictures because it didn't fucking happen. So I'm not going to waste too much time, you know, speaking because any lawyer would tell me shut the fuck up right now.
Which is true.
But everything I just said, I think is...
We only got one more clip
enough
before
legalese,
into this part here.
Enough on target that I don't really have to take it any further. But the reason you don't see those things is because they didn't fucking happen.
Come on, get to the point.
I signed a DVRO to just like clear it off the books because I thought it was better for my future family. Of course, well, that was a dumbass mistake.
Father of the year.
Trust no bitch. I mean, the guy who coined that phrase should probably listen to it every once in a while, I have to say.
There we go.
The guy who coined the phrase, trust no bitch, should probably listen to that advice every once in a while.
Secretly, he's saying not to trust himself. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, Ethan Ralph's 40-minute... There's more to go, but it's really just another pity party session, and do you want to hear that? I don't. That sounds like the last thing I want to fucking hear is Ethan Ralph crying in a fucking pity party Twitter circle, which is the most embarrassing fucking thing of all. Like, you are a grown fucking man. Why are you in a Twitter space crying? Jesus Christ. I would hope people would make fun of me if I did that. I genuinely hope that everyone here would laugh at me if I did something this pathetic. But that's neither here nor there. In honor of fairness, which let me pause that. I do have to cover his side when we get to it, but I should. Let me make sure I'm getting this correct. Okay, hold on. We're getting things back in the timeline order. I'm just okay. There. Close on. I'm just closing tabs. I've got so many fucking tabs. Okay. We got everything sorted up here. What's more embarrassing, having Ralph as your dad or Cog? Isn't Cog there at least? I mean, Cog's at least there for his kids. Here we go. So after the stream is over, Ethan decided to tweet this out. Well, Texas ain't looking so bad anymore, I gotta say. So he believes him being an American citizen will get him away from any injustice, any criticism, what have you. Which, yeah, Ethan, come to Texas. People will shoot you because they think you'll look like a feral fucking hog, first off. But I might be a little rude, I'm sorry. There we go. Of course, we should listen to seeing what a good old Medicare GM had to say with this. So he's quoting, there's two pictures here. I'm describing for listeners at home, for people just listening. Just got here. What did he do? A quick summary. Ethan Ralph decided to, over the last month, flaunt his new girlfriend, and within that month have a big spillover shit show, and it's kind of been absurd and funny. And I've mostly been making fun of him. I do feel bad for the actual victim here, who is his ex. There are some allegations about her possibly being a sex worker. I'm not 100% certain with that. Also, Ethan is too poor to afford. Even in Mexico, he is too poor to afford a sex worker. I'm being very charitable and saying that he could hire a sex worker, so I'm not going to be charitable and just say that, yeah, he gets lucky. Sometimes women date pieces of shit. It happens. What do you want me to say? But yeah, so a few of the posts here for comments from her, and Jim decided to say, I heard it all started over whose purse is more expensive, hers or his. Yeah, they would turn him down. Honestly, yeah, it'd be like Airsoft Fatty trying to get laid on Fish Tank last season. Yeah, they have standards. Thank you. Now we'll pull this one up here. This is him quoting her from the comments in the Instagram post here. I don't understand how he has fans. Well, you only have any following because you show your ass and titties everywhere. Wants to enhance the tits, by the way, which is stupid, but whatever. Which, is there a problem with big tits? I'm a fan of all size tits. I love small tits. I love big tits. I love ginormous tits. I don't know. I think it's a little weird to... I can't tell if he's insulting her for wanting one or insulting her for wanting to enhance. I don't know. Now, of course, he posted this today, and because I'm a very charitable man, I figured I'd cover this too. He says here, I talked to Denny today. She was angry with me, and she wrote those things, and rightfully so. I was angry when I posted my BS, although not rightfully so. I still care about her so much. She told me I could show you guys some of what we could discuss. I wish her nothing but the best. Now, go here. There's only 3 texts here. And we'll read each of these in turn. Ethan is clearly gay. I'm not going to say that. Let's see. Here we are. All right, so some of these are redacted, but one thing we will take our best guess on, because why not? It's funny. This is an Android text, like, message UI, which I feels a little weird, because one, we can't see, like, a profile thing, because most people will put a contact for someone they care about in their message app. Usually, I do. But I don't know. I'm not every person. Some people just keep people as numbers. Who knows? I'd get it if it was just numbers, but if he's got a account, like a contact name for her, why not just show it? That's weird. It's okay. I hope you won't say. I won't say bad things about you again. I hope you do the same. That's to her. Ethan says, I won't say anything bad about you. I hope you will remember some of the good times we had together. The blank messed me up again. Which, chat, what do you want to take a guess on what that blank means? I mean, it could say bars. Probably says pills. Because, I mean, it looks like you could fit an S right there, that last little squibbly area of the black. Meth? I don't think it's meth. His teeth are too decent for meth. Perk 30? Yeah, it could say perk. But perk messed me up again. There's a whole thing here that's blocked out. Then he says, ha 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 ha, I hope they are nice. I was thinking about that this morning. I hope you didn't mean it. It was all fake about you loving me. It wasn't fake for me. He's not been in a relationship with this woman for, like, anything more than 2 months, by the way. So, hey, here's a free relationship advice pro tip. If in your first 2 months, someone says they, like, it wasn't fake for me, I loved you this much, or any of the other shit he said, it's fucking weird. It's really fucking weird. Now, we're gonna actually, fuck, did I close that tab? Let me see if I closed this fucking tab. Hang on. God damn it, I did. We'll have to pull Nope, that's not the right tab. Okay. What's the other tab I closed out then? That's the same. Okay. We're going to go back to that video we were looking at a minute ago of Faith Vickers and this girl messaging back and forth, and we're going to compare something. We're going to see if there's some dots you can connect here, right? You guys have the little connections fusing in your head like I do? I got a brain blast going on up in this bitch. So she here says, I will not do anything bad to you, comma, I will not file a complaint, comma, nor will I tell where you live, comma, nor would I do you any physical harm, period. Huh. You notice something interesting here? The use of the Oxford comma, right? It's a little thing. It's a very little thing. But when you notice it, it's interesting. Because from when we were scrolling through her little screenshot, like her conversation with Faith, I didn't notice a lot of the Oxford comma. I didn't notice a lot of these, like, it's okay. I want, there wasn't a lot of these. I don't know if I'm saying it right with Oxford. I'm a little high. It's my birthday. Cut me slack. But you'll notice here the way she's commenting feels different, right? It feels different. Careful wording, yes. I might be noticing a pattern starting to form. I don't know. Call me Sherlock from a fucking weirdly bad fucking BBC series. Call me that guy. Feels like law talk. But it's weird and a little inconsistent because you have moments like this. Don't know what happened to me, but other than that, something. Can't read that. Denny, no picture. So, I shouldn't have to say this, but I'll say this going on here. I feel like these texts are completely fake. Because anybody can put someone's number in text now. You can download an app called Text Now. And you can send text messages from a real cell phone number to real cell phones. I used to use it for like two-factor authentication back in the day before every website started to ban it. But it's entirely possible that that this could be fake. This theoretically could be fake. I don't know. Maybe I'm projecting. No capitalization here. That's a little unique. So that's 1 point against me. But again, we're gonna look back in a minute. So maybe it's a strike against me. Maybe it's not. And then the last thing that Ethan released here. This is Denny saying, it wasn't fake, I really loved you. Well, it wasn't fake, period. I really loved you, comma, but you hurt me a lot and I was angry, comma. I said it to make you feel bad, just like you make me feel bad. Ethan replies here, I understand. I do the same thing when I am hurt. Okay? We've looked at 3 text messages here. But between 2 different people, we've seen 3 messages, and I'm trying to find a fucking video. Okay, maybe I don't have this pulled up. Next time I think about exiting everything, please, chat, call me an idiot. Now I have to look for... We're gonna mute tab before I do... Oh, found it. All right. Don't believe it for a second. I do not believe it for a second. Hey, Twisted Gamer. No, Ethan's dirty relationship laundry is being aired. So, we do notice some punctuation, but not as intense and as deep as it was before. Luckily, I managed to get out. He is really crazy. There's not a lot of capitalization as there was before. Again, maybe I could be wrong, but I also... Thank you so much. Of course, to give you the information, we're going to have to... Okay. Yeah, it also looks bad on Ethan Ralph to take back his ex after conspiring with his other ex. Exactly. So yeah, there are commas here, but these are essentially run-on sentences. I don't know. I don't feel like it's Denny on both messages. It could be, and of course, this is an ongoing saga, which I will, real quick, before we start to wrap the stream up, I will check if there's any more updates, because there could be, and I could just be a moron. But again, the pills messed me up. That is... Can we get a summary of what's going on? Basically, I decided to cover his spiraling relationship, which seemingly only lasted from really the 17th to the 29th. Ethan's whole... I don't know how to describe... And also, these comments are very cherry-picked. You'll notice that, like I showed you before... And well, fuck it, I'll just show the Kiwi Farms thread, because fuck it, you know where I'm getting it from. You can see there, don't know what happened to me, but other than something. So obviously, there is a lot of shit he's not showing. So, I don't know. Let's see. We're checking for an update. We're just seeing. So far, nope. Pretty much Pansuela problems, yeah. Seemingly they got in a fight. It seems that Faith leaked information to her. Currently, where we're standing, it looks like it's either Ralph is lying about a text message conversation with her, or at least very well cherry-picking evidence from a fucking whole text thread. And there's more shit going on, and he seems to be fleeing up to Texas, which, hey, I hope that goes well for him. They still, people still serve papers in Texas, you fucking dumbass. I hope he gets what's coming to him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck people like him. Cartel love bacon. I mean, look, I may or may not have implied that if a cartel video gets posted with Ethan Ralph's head getting cut off of a chainsaw, I'll just announce the stream as saying good news. And I'll risk the channel. That's all I will say. Ralph has absconded to Texas? No, not yet. He implied that he would during his live stream. Ralph didn't even let people doubt if Faith faked the messenger was a troll. He confirmed something happened. I know. It's like he couldn't even... Like, his entire thing is he complained to her. He went to Ralph to abandon Pantsu, got a girlfriend, did something stupid, may have beat her. Yeah. Well, no, Pantsu abandoned him. His life goal, it seemed, was to be living in a shack down by the river with awful internet, watching reruns of fucking Tucker Carlson episodes, drinking and crying online to 12 people. His life is embarrassing. I mean, you know, obviously, like, a lot of people have fallen off in the years, possibly myself included, but, you know, I'm not living in a shack, currently debating whether I need to fly to Texas because the cartel may be coming here to kill me. My life isn't that. I'm perfectly fine with my life being that. Yeah, no, that's all I really got to say about Ethan. Fuck Ethan, you know? Getting a little hungry. This is longer than last night's stream. But, you know what? I'm starting to get the swing of things again, you know? Love a movie based on his life. See, here's the thing. It's got to end in Las Vegas, so you can call it Please Leave Las Vegas, you know? Instead of Leaving Las Vegas. I stole that joke, but it works for the situation. God, man. This guy at one point had a very successful online show of him just letting people spurg out online and get in fights. And he raked in so much goddamn money. The amount of super chats that internet fucking blood sports made back in the day. And all of them are gone now. You want to know why? Because every internet blood sport fucking host thinks that they're bigger than they are. But they're not. They are not. Ethan thinks that he is this fucking moral crusading fucking prick. And you know what he really is? He's a fat loser who had literally a golden fucking ticket. And he shared, it was next to nothing. There was some, but it was next to nothing. But it was literally just, you sat there, let two people yell like idiots, and then just sometimes moderate, and then read out super chats. That was literally his job. And he pissed it away. Because he thought he was bigger than he actually was. And it's honestly the most pathetic thing you could do. And it is a case study in hubris, in how to fumble the bag. Jim is as big as he is because he's funny, kept his ego in check, and didn't make YouTube his entire life. Exactly. Like, if at very least, if you plan on making YouTube your career, do more. And try to be try to know what you're doing and know your place, and then like build around it. There's a lot of YouTubers that like know how to build around it and that can diversify later. Ethan wanted his money for nothing. And he could have had literally money for nothing. It's adorable. It's one day when when certain people are gone because they'll file a privacy complaint or try to sue me if I do something, I would like to just make a wrap-up documentary, you know? I would love to just wrap up certain careers of YouTubers and internet creators and movements, but certain people would have just fucking privacy complained the fuck out of me. That's why I had to be careful with this one. Yeah, no. With that, I probably don't have a stream until next weekend or next week. The Knoxville gun photo, oh my god, it did. That was his fucking downward spiral. But yeah, I'm gonna start streaming every week again. There's still gonna be Loud Equals Funny on the channel until possibly March. That's a longer thing to describe. Thank you for birthday wish, share, Mama Gemini. But that's gonna be moving to its own channel in March, along with some of the things we talked about last night. Not to fully repeat everything there. But yeah, no, I probably these amount of like this length of live stream, like 2 hours max, because I'm still working 60 hours a week. You gotta cut me some slack here. But this was fun. Getting back to this was fun, honestly. The next episode should be public Thursday because I've got to edit it over the next 2 days. When recently asked about his kids' redemption, Ralph responded with, "What kids?" Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to cover... Honestly, we're going back on these dives in a way because I want to explain things in an order, but doing things out of context is rough, and kind of recovering the last half of last night's stream was a little odd. But if you guys liked this, please click the like button before you leave the stream. I'm gonna pull up something. I don't remember what song I picked last night, but let me see if I can find it here. I probably will cover the Suicide Squad stuff, but in a video. So that's neither here nor there. Where is this fucking clip? My entire bookmarks have been fucking like online fan. Ew, okay, that's not on stream. Oh, that could have been bad if that was on stream. I'm saving up for that one for later. Hold on. Hold on here. Fuck it. Yeah, I fucked that up too. Alright. Yeah, technical difficulties. Alright. I did something fish take related last night, which was the first half of the stream. So I was going to catch stream when I can. Well, thank you. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up the stream with a video clip and a song. It's fish tank related because I covered it last night, and I didn't use this, but I wanted to use this for the stream last night. So, all right, folks. With that, I'm gonna enjoy my birthday. I've turned 28 today. So yeah, I'm a fucking old man. Also, this is kind of not an announcement, but an announcement in a way. I'm going to be in Toronto, hopefully in July of this year. Everything seems to have been sorted out finally with life, and I'm going to at least be visiting. That's not really a promise of content or anything, and don't pester Claw if you go into a stream about it, but it's kind of a promise of there may be something. Maybe. But with that, I'm going to mute and give you a fun little show for this, which is the song Smack My Bitch Up, which I think I did use last night at some point. But this geriatric user, I know. Going live with Claw, again, possibly. No confirmation of anything. We have to brainstorm ideas, but this year is a year of expansion. That's all I'll say. This is a year of expansion. Anyways, with that, I'm going to go play some Suicide Squad. I'm going to get something to eat, and I'm going to enjoy another old man birthday. So, have fun. Take it easy, folks. Have a good night. Let me get that down. Take it easy. By the way, Prodigy fucks. The Prodigy rules.
freaking force field.
I'm gonna have to do more about some of the weirder shit of Fish Tank too. Fuck, I'm just realizing how good of a time it was. Have a good night, everyone.